Hello Virgos, welcome back to the channel. This is the Divine Faith, and this is going to be your reading for the week for November 6th through the 12th. So make sure that you check your other placements just in case this particular reading does not resonate, okay? So let's take a look. I see you like some of you Virgos. I don't know if you're trying to get into acting, but like the mirror that I see you looking into looks like the one that you would see in like a dressing room, wherever people are getting ready, putting on makeup and things of that nature. But so some of you Virgos is almost like you could be practicing your lines. Some of you, it may not be in the sense of like acting. You may be trying to get your story straight in some type of a manner this way, because someone could be approaching you about something that they need an explanation about. So, but you may already be anticipating that this is going to happen. So it's almost like, okay, I got to get the story straight. Unless a friend is telling you to lie for them, but that could be it too. Let's see what we got. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. Immediately, I just get frustration when it comes to this card. As well, some of you will be dealing with headaches, specifically on the left side. I also do see some issues when it pertains to sleeping. This almost gives me a vibe. Yeah, it's like when I talked about the mirror, like somebody coming to you for an explanation, I see you having anxiety over this particular situation, okay? It's almost like you're anticipating trouble, or you're anticipating some type of drama that could be coming towards you. But I also do see this energy as well, where you are having this push and pull dynamic going on with possibly a Gemini, or it could be a Aquarius or a Leo. It's like you and this person are always going back and forth, or you and this person are possibly always on and off. I do feel like that some of you, this has to do with like raising of children, with the 5th house coming through here. Okay, but also we have the romance. You don't feel like you're being romanced enough when it comes to this particular person. And you may feel that whenever you bring this to this person's attention, then that's whenever they start to run, or they start to give pushback. Okay, so, but you may be having anxiety about this person approaching you. It feels like you may have possibly said something and somebody else heard it. And I feel like that this message is going to get relayed to them. This doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Like I said, this could even possibly be a friend. So you need to be very mindful about what you say around people that you don't know, or that you haven't been friends with for a long period of time, because I do feel like it's very possible that whatever you say will get back to the person that you said it about, and then we have another fiasco on our hands. So just be mindful about that. But there's also this energy of you like getting irritated. Don't react or don't act off of your impulses or emotions this week, because you'll be communicating or talking to someone. So, but like this person will be giving you like this smug look on their face. So for you, that will definitely be a trigger, because for you, it will be like, you know, you don't care, like how dare you, which is definitely understandable. Okay, but I'm just saying, just be very careful to not react off of this immediate impulse. Okay, who knows? I don't know if they're zoning out or whatever the situation is. Okay, but it does look like there will definitely be struggles when it comes to communication this week. Also, the communication struggles could go directly to your father. I'm sensing a father is very disconnected, detached, possibly emotionally. And maybe your father is the one who used to give you these smug looks, or have this look across his face where it's almost just like a lack of interest, or almost in a sense like he could care less, you know? So some of you may be dealing with that with a romantic partner, and it's just triggering something within you. Anyway, let's look at the other cards. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. That makes sense. I was talking about that back and forth type of energy that you have with somebody. It's codependent. That's why it's hard for you and this person to break the chain. So it seems like you and this person will be on again at the beginning of this week, and then you guys will fall back into your normal position of being off. Okay, so you and this person could be on good terms up until the 10th, and then boom, something shifts, something happens. Like I said, something gets said. Now, whatever was said could have been said a while ago, but now it's like somebody's coming through trying to stir up drama. So now what was said a while ago to somebody in confidence because this person pissed you off, now they're going to be telling them. Some of you have to also be very careful, be very mindful about someone around you a friend who actually may be interested in your partner or friend, associate, whatever. This will be the person that will be coming to you with this information. So be very careful. Even if it's possibly a parent or a family member, I feel like the same thing will still apply. Okay? Anyway, so 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords, the Magician, the 2 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the Death card. Yes, very immature type of energy coming through here. But I also do see this vibe as well, where it's hard for a new beginning to start. It's hard for you to it's hard for you to stick to the changes that you've made. It's hard for them to do the same because you both are hanging on to each other's immature ways from the past. You may definitely still have some immature or insecure ways now, but like I said, even with you trying to make that effort to wipe the slate clean, it's like it's not happening. Because both of you guys have settled into how this person has been. So like I said, even if you change, you could become freaking a saint. It doesn't matter. Because it's almost like this person is going to continue to hold things against you. And I feel like you will do the same thing to them. I see also travel back to the past. But again, this could be the energy of hanging on to what was. Hanging on to how somebody's behavior was in the past. Which makes it difficult for you to move forward. With this 8 of Cups energy here and this 2 of Swords. Some of you need to wait your turn to speak. Like you'll be speaking out of turn this week. And it will be in regards to business, employer, boss. So there will be like something that will be presented. And you will immediately look at it and like, oh my God, I know the solution. So then you'll talk without waiting your turn or without somebody asking for your opinion. And that may you may see a lot of eye rolls. Or you may get the feeling of, oh my God, now they're really irritated with me. Or you'll be asking yourself, oh my God, did I say something wrong? It's not necessarily about you saying something wrong. It's the matter of you should have just not said anything until they asked you. So some of you may find yourself in a little bit of a tight spot if you are speaking out of turn when it pertains to your job. Okay? Those of you, well, this could be for anybody. I see some type of contract, some type of business negotiation, some type of negotiation when it revolves around your money will finally be going through around pretty much at the end of the week, the 12th. Between the 8th and the 12th, there will be some type of negotiation that finally moves through. And this may be something that you've been waiting to go through since could be April or August or for like the last 8 weeks. Okay, with the Magician and the 2 of Cups, this honestly gives me a vibe of a new person entering your life. Not necessarily somebody that you've been dealing with for a long period of time. Okay, this will be another earth sign person like yourself. You will immediately be attracted to this person because of their eyes. But you will also be immediately attracted to them because of their voice. They have a very smoothing voice. Their voice is actually kind of deep because I'm getting like a baritone type of vibe. Okay, so you'll really be attracted to that. You'll find this person really interesting. But the thing is here, we have issues coming through revolving around children. Or it's just a matter of you gotta be careful because even though this person will be interesting and they'll definitely be a fun time, you have to be careful because you may easily, or I see you easily falling into this role of like you're just wanting to give a lot to this person. And they're just going to be taking. It's like they're going to let you give. They're not going to say anything. They're just like, well, if you like it, I love it. So you have to be careful about, letting this person get too comfortable where they feel like they don't have to put in effort because you're putting in all the effort. Okay, so just be very mindful about that. Some of you also will be trying to get into school. I don't know why I'm being like radiology, like maybe x-ray tech or something that deals with x-ray in the body, medical. So you could be trying to get into some type of program, some type of certification. I do feel like you've waited to the last minute and now the submissions or the applications are closed. So you'll literally have to wait until next summer to be able to get into this program. And for you, that will, of course, it will be frustrating, because it also may be frustrating because I see like some sort of magician person telling you to submit the application, and they aren't necessarily checking the date of whenever the submissions close. So if they say, oh, go ahead and submit the application, you need to go website, whatever, talk to somebody else and be like, okay, when is the final date where I can turn this application? Because it kind of gives the vibe you're going to be getting wrong information when it pertains to applying for school or applying for anything when it pertains to could possibly be a loan at the bank or a credit card or whatever. Okay? Because the way I'm getting, this kind of gives me a vibe that some of you are shuffling through files. You're trying to dig up old things from the past so that you can like navigate your way through some type of financial situation that you're having right now where it's not good. So it's like you may be looking through old mail, trying to see like, you know what, maybe did I miss a check? Some of you guys, like I said, you may finally be thinking about maybe applying for something that you got approved for in the past, but you're like, oh, you know, I don't need it. So I kind of see this vibe where you're venturing back in the past to try to find lost money. But I don't necessarily feel like you're going to be lucky this week. You know, the energy of this week is to pretty much like you need to slow down on trying to try so hard. Some of you are trying too hard to be accepted at work. You're trying too hard at work, possibly to get a promotion. So you feel like that you overextending yourself trying to help people and do all these things is going to end up giving you the result that you need. And I feel like it's actually going to do the complete opposite. So that's why I said this week is more about, number one, getting a handle on your communication. Okay. Number two, it won't necessarily be a bad idea for you to take some time to yourself. Like, who knows, go for a walk or whatever. Just literally be to yourself without a child, without a partner, without being so consumed about responsibilities, like a day. Just one day for you. I feel like that will help bring clarity, because I just get a lot of confusion. Because in a way, the way these cards are, they're kind of like all over the place. And that goes back to me talking about before, where I definitely feel like that some of you guys are all over the place whenever it pertains to a connection. You just cannot get it together. You're off and on, off and on, off and on. So that's causing confusion to you, and it's not helping you find the clarity in terms of, okay, can this work? Should we move forward with this? You're too uncertain about this person, and I feel like you being too uncertain means that it's time for you to let this go. Even though there will be somebody new coming in, I don't necessarily feel like this connection is going to stick either. However, it will be a good distraction, especially for those of you that are single. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have this. So like I said, you'll be on up until 10th, and then after the 10th, you'll be blocking this person again, and the cycle continues. Okay. But anyway, so Virgos, this has been your reading for the week. I hope it helped, and see you later.